Pisces, what's going on? Hi, it's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Lacey's giving me some sort of adorable face right now. So anyway, welcome guys here to your June 2021. That's a mouthful, 2021. Mid-month tarot card reading. I just noticed in June. Anyway, I'm going to explain the read I'm going to do for you guys. So I have this really cool deck and it's called Starman. And it was inspired by David Bowie and he collaborated on the artwork. Let me just give this a clear because Aquarius had a very, very naughty reading indeed. So anyway, this is going to be for Pisces in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And Pisces cross watchers are welcome, of course. This is a general read. I just want to throw that out there. Okay, so there was a tarot spread that came in the companion book for this deck. And it's called a Starguide. And I use this for every mid-month without fail. I've been using it for, I don't know, going on 3 years now. And I love it. I love the results. I hope you guys too. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And yeah, other than that, I don't like to waste your time with a big, long, drawn-out intro. And I feel like I'm pretty close to doing that. So let's have a card for your present situation. And this is going to be either a situation that you're aware of or you're not aware of, because your subconscious mind is handling things, or you might not be willing to admit things for yourself. But I mean, this is a pretty good situation to have available to you, whether it's in your periphery or whether you're just not acknowledging it or not. Anyway, I'll just move on. So, Seven of Cups here, you guys. You guys have like a gazillion options, not just seven. The Seven of Cups just represents everything that life has to offer. So, this is not a time to put limits on yourself. There is something about, you know, like getting into a pattern. Your mind starts to take over and keeps you going on the same path day after day after day. So that's why people have to struggle so hard when they're like trying to do a new workout practice, or trying to change their eating habits, or trying to quit a toxic sort of whatever ingestion of something. I want to say addiction. Let's just say addiction. So you guys have a plethora of options here as depicted in the Seven of Cups. And it could be that you're holding them back a little bit, and it could be something about that that pattern, that daily pattern where, okay, this is what I do, you know, I get up at this time and make breakfast, yada, 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 all the way until bedtime, but it doesn't seem to be allowing any kind of room for a spark of recognition, okay? So why is that happening for you, Pisces? I'm going to pull a card that represents the cause of conflict. So we do have the Princess of Wands here. I feel like somebody was kind of fed up with you and threw their hands up in the air. You guys might know tarot really well, and I just want to say that's cool, but as soon as I start pulling cards over, I get messages from my spirit guides who reside in the grandstands behind me, so don't get too stuck on what the actual card means, okay? So we have the Princess of Wands. I've seen this for you guys before. It's like you try to break free from somebody that is controlling, but then you find somebody else that is controlling to take over. Like you could have left an environment with a boss, or a partner, you know, romantic or friendship, and you wanted to try something new. So you're like, okay, I've got the courage. I'm going to get up and do this. And then you kind of end up in the same scenario, you know, with the nagging romantic partner or the despicable boss or something like that. And they keep on putting you back on the path. The posture in the Seven of Cups and the Princess of Wands is so incredibly similar. It's really important for you guys to know right now, Pisces, that this is your brain doing this to you. Your brain seeks the same scenario over and over and over again. So it's really time to start focusing on how you can change your thought patterns so that you can have different experiences. So let me just shuffle out the deck here, and I'm going to do changes needed in order to face these challenges. So you've got the Princess of Swords. So remember what I was just saying, and I'll show you guys this card right away. Remember what I was just saying about having to change your thought patterns? This is going to be one of the biggest favors you ever do yourself, okay? So I'm just going to write that down. Okay, so I accidentally stopped it instead of pausing, so there might be a bit of a splice feature there, so sorry about that, you guys. So I was saying in part 1, this is going to be the biggest favor that you could ever do yourself with the Princess of Swords. You see how she's very, like, she's going under the radar and she's finding new frequencies here? This really reminds me of a different kind of a frequency. Like, you can tune the dial into something else. Like, what are you currently listening to right now that is encouraging your habits of sort of repeating your experience over and over and over again? And you might want to just plan on doing something a little bit different for the next 28 days, especially if you just don't want to have the same cycle repeat itself. You know, whatever it is, like, I'm sick of doing this. I'm sick of going and working with some total jerk, or I just, whatever it is that you want to refresh in your life. See better results. Have a happier experience. I want to recommend to you guys something called HZ frequencies. They're magical, okay? And they actually speak to your body. I actually did a video on my other channel, Oracle Rising, about HZ frequencies and the benefit and harms of some of them. So you might want to check that out. You don't have to watch my material, you guys, but I'm seeing an opportunity for you guys to really expand your mind a little bit so you can control your scenario day to day. Music is a really big part of it too, especially if you do the research and see how music has been manipulated in order to do some sort of basically a hypnosis, okay? So there's a change here for you guys, and you're able to do it. You might not want to talk to other people about it. The Princess of Swords, she's like, okay, I'm just going to hustle in silence, which is always important to remember. I'm going to find those frequencies that are going to help me change my life little by little by little. This is not something that I would ever stop doing. You know, you just want to keep up those practices. You got to find those practices that are going to help you, pivot your life into a better direction, and then hang on to them. You know, it's like if you work out for a little while and, hey, I'm starting to look good, and then stop working out. You know, oh, surprise. My results went away. So find something that is really going to fine tune you and hone you into like your highest available results, because it's like, your strength right now, this is a very confusing strength for you because you want to go and you want to stay. 8 of Cups is like, this is like, to me, this is a very wishy-washy, stuck in the mud energy. There's obviously a reason that we pulled that card for your strength, but I'm going to clarify it with another card, because how strong is that? This is interesting. As soon as I pulled over a new card, I'm starting to get more information from my guides, okay? So I have to talk quick to catch up to them sometimes, okay? So you could be stuck in the same situation, but you could absolutely make it better. With the Queen of Pentacles here, with the Queen of Earth, the way that she has this determination to move forward. So maybe there's actually a physical situation that you guys can't remove yourself from, like you have a family, you need to stay married, you have to stay and support you know, whoever it is, or you can't leave your job. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's going to give you the energy to find these new strategies. I have to keep my eyes closed to see what my guides are saying to me right now, you guys. She's going to give you the strength and the energy to grab onto that Princess of Swords, and so that you can change your life, so that you can stay where you are, but the things that you start to manifest, and you'll start to see it in circles. It'll start really small, you know, and then it'll keep on going bigger and bigger and bigger. So you want to stay where you are because you're dedicated and loyal, but you want your results to be different. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's actually just going to come in and touch you a little bit and say, okay, so you have found the frequency that you should be tuned to. So let's stay on that one and keep you going, okay? And then you won't feel like where I am is such a horrible place to be, because you can stay exactly where you are physically, but have completely different results on a manifestational level. And I did see angel number 444, which is incredibly important. You guys are surrounded by angels right now. It's like I almost never have to close my eyes to keep up with the reading. So that was crazy. The outcome here, like really headed towards a celebration. I've got another 4 here for you. The 4 of Wands. This is like I was saying before, staying where you are, but feeling completely different about it, you know? And when you feel different, you attract different. So you guys can do this. You really can. And just start small. You don't have to start running a triathlon or anything like that. It's just really as simple as listening to HZ frequencies while you sleep, listening to affirmations while you get ready in the morning, and then prepare yourself for massive reward, okay? So I'm going to wrap that up. That one blew my mind. Wow, okay. So spirit is strong, guys. Trust and believe. Love and light. Bye.